Hi everyone, Madam Wingnut here, and I'm a Delaware County area contact for the Ohio Bluebird Society. Happy to help anyone get started with bluebirds, and today I'm here with my good friend Carl.
My name's Carl Gladich. I am too with the Bluebird Society and one of the trustees, and today we're going to talk a little bit about house sparrows and why they're bad and how to deter them.
House sparrows are not native to this country. They were brought over to the United States in 1850, I believe, or the 1850s to New York City. And they were brought over, we're not exactly sure why. Some of the thoughts are that maybe they were brought here to eat insect pests for the farmers. And what they ended up discovering was that they are indeed mostly a seed-eating bird, so instead of eating the pests, they were eating the crop. So that's not good. So that was a problem. And then also they discovered how aggressive they were toward our native cavity nesting birds, and they have really decimated populations in the urban areas. If you go to an urban area or any McDonald's, you will see plenty of house sparrows singing and hopping about, and that's because they have outcompeted our native birds in those areas. So when we are doing trails and things with bluebirds or tree swallows or other native cavity nesting birds, there is no place for house sparrows on those trails. Again, they're not native, they're not protected by the Migratory Bird Treaty Act. So not only is it legal to control these birds, we encourage that you do so. Otherwise, you really shouldn't have a box out.
One of the ways that we use to deter the house sparrows from building a nest in one of our boxes is by using monofilament fishing line. And I don't know if you can see it on this box, but we have the fishing line down the front of the box, and it is about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch on either side of the hole. And it's about 1.5 inches from the hole to the line. We also put an X on the top of the box, so that discourages the house sparrows from sitting on top of the box. It is theorized why this works is that house sparrows don't have very good eyesight, not like bluebirds or tree swallows or house wrens or any of those other birds that eat insects. House sparrows mainly eat seeds and that sort of thing, and they don't really need a real good eyesight. So what happens is when they fly up to the box, they all of a sudden see this line and they don't know what to do, and they flutter and then they fall to the ground and fly away. And in my case, it's usually they don't come back. Every once in a while, you still get a bird that figures it out, a house sparrow that figures it out and gets in the box. And unfortunately for those types of situations, there's really nothing else you can do except trap the sparrow and humanely get rid of it. So this is one way that we use to keep house sparrows out of our boxes.
Another technique we can use is called a sparrow spooker, and some of you may have heard of that. But it is online. You can look it up on cialis.org under house sparrow deterrents, and it shows you how to make your own. You can also order them from sparrowtraps.net. They sell a very nice sparrow spooker. Those are put on top of the box. It's this mylar flappy thing that kind of flaps on top of the roof that scares the house sparrows away. They should only be put on after the first egg is laid of your bluebird or other native bird, and they need to be taken off as soon as those birds fledge. That's very important to the sparrow. We'll get used to them. And again, this is a deterrent. It can be very effective, but is not foolproof. So if you get a sparrow still going into that box, you need to deal with it with in-box trapping for sure.
All right, so for any more information, you can check out our website, and thank you so much for watching.